All right, so one more video to give an idea of what's getting me to where I'm at, also what I'm getting at with what I'm saying. So there's a lot of devotionals that I've been going through, and there's one that's focusing on my marriage and my personal growth. And the scripture that it gave was Psalms 34:14. Turn away from evil and do what is good, seek peace and pursue it. And although it was like a good scripture, you know, a lot of times when I read a devotion and it's just a scripture, one small passage, I need context. That's just me personally. I don't like to just take one scripture and say, well, that's what I'm rolling with for today, or that's what's going on. No, I use the devotion and then I backtrack a little bit, and then I go past that scripture to get the full context of the scripture, because I believe one of the biggest things that is a failure, not only of mine, but of other people, is just taking one line and then saying that's it without context. So I picked one scripture and now I'm backing up, right? So, come children, listen to me. This is in 11 of Psalm 34. Come children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the man who delights in life, loving a long life to enjoy what is good? Keep your tongue from evil, your lips from deceitful speech. Turn away from evil and do what is good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry for help. Now, when you take that one scripture and add it to the rest, I get the full context and also get more to think about and more to dwell on. You know, the very next passage right there in 15, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to cry for help. You know, it gives you more. That's all I'm getting at, is don't just read one piece, you know, a few lines. Read the chapter, and then I guarantee you, because this happened to me, once you read a chapter, there might be a name or something that they mentioned. They're like, well, who the heck is that? And then you back up. I started with Solomon, and then next thing I know, I was in 1 Kings, because I kept wanting to know what laid out to get us to where we were when Solomon was actually anointed to take over the kingdom. And next thing you know, I'm all the way back to Elijah and Elisha, whenever Elisha took the mantle from Elijah, right? So I think it's good practice not to just take one scripture out of context and then say, this is what they got for me, you know? Read a little bit more, and then as you read a little bit more, you're going to find that you want to read a little bit more, or you want to find out where this is coming from. So I don't know, just that's my other little takeaway I have. You know, devotionals are great. They give you a starting place, especially if you're not around a body of believers, or if you want to worship and pray in your own time. But don't just take that one scripture. Figure out what's going on. Paint the whole thing. You know, if you saw the video I just had on, you know, casting the first stone, then there's a lot more going on there. And if you dive into it, there's definitely some things that you'll take from it.